You guys, what's good? I'm gonna show you guys how to eat your mom's food and still get jacked, especially in a brown household. So step number one, grab your keys and follow me. Just kidding, guys. So number one thing, if you're having roti, dal, sabji, or whatever you're having at home, I like adding on a little bit more protein on the side and lowering the carb source. So like instead of four rotis, have two, and add a protein source such as maybe Greek yogurt, right? Low sugar one. You can get it from Costco. You can get it from anywhere. So you can get some protein on the side. The second thing, maybe a protein scoop, right? There's also good vegan and rice, pea proteins out there. So what that's gonna do is gonna balance out your meal a little bit better because most of these meals are gonna be fairly high in carbs. Like lentils, dal has carbs. The sabji is gonna have carbs. Roti is gonna have carbs. So when you cut it out in half and add a protein source, now you're balancing it out a little bit, right? The second thing I like personally doing is instead of like loading up on the carb sources like roti, dal, cut that in a little bit of half and increase the sabjiya, the veggies. Okay, increase the veggies such as, for example, I have here is bhindi, right? So what I would do is I would have basically half my plate. Half my plate will be with the veggies instead of filling it up with the roti and dal. And like, yo, some of these sabji taste bomb. Like gobi aloo is great, loki is great. Like these foods are actually great for you. So like, don't be scared to, have half your plate filled with that. So load up on the sabji. Third thing, just to get more nutrients out of your meal, add a little bit of fruits and fiber, right? So something like raspberries, right? Or even like blueberries. Like these are great sources where they're not crazy high in carbs, but you get some good amount of nutrients, antioxidants, and you also get good amount of fiber. Okay? And the fourth thing, this is where some, people cry way too much. Oh man, I can't track it. I don't know what my mom puts in it, all that stuff. First of all, thank your mom for making you food. And second of all, I'll show you how you can track your brown food. Whatever you're having that day, say for example, I'm gonna have some bhindi, right? That's 40 grams of bhindi, right? Wicked. Second thing I want to do, I was gonna have some dal as well, right? 50 grams of dal on there, 40 grams of bhindi, okay? I want to have some naan with it or some roti, right? So I'm gonna zero out the scale again. I'm just gonna put some roti on there. I know this looks bootleg, but so the roti, 18 grams, right? Maybe I'll have a little bit more than that because I'm not a small guy, so I can have more. Pull out your phone. I know you guys are on your phone all day. You're probably watching this on your phone. Open up MyFitnessPal, okay? Open it up, and then what you can do in MyFitnessPal, you can search up bhindi. So like the green veggies I just put on. If you look it up on MyFitnessPal, bhindi, you can look up bhindi masala, whatever it is, right? Once you find that, don't worry about like the exact one. There's not going to be an accurate number on the food you choose, right? So choose one of them, right? And just add that, okay? Second step, search up the dal. So you can search up kali dal, right? Lentils. There you go. You search it up. And since we only had 50 grams, the macro calculator says 100 grams, so I'm just going to cut it in half, 0.5, okay? Wicked. Now, the third thing, naan, right? So I'm going to search up naan. And then it says one piece tandoori naan. I searched it. Okay. So now I've tracked all those things in MyFitnessPal. And now whatever macros I have left over, I want to make sure I hit those as well. So like for example, this meal is fairly high in carbs for me, right? So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to have some Greek yogurt on the side to make my protein content for the day good as well. So again, this can happen with any foods, aloo parathe, gobi, paneer, whatever you're kind of having in your meals, you can track it. And the cool part about this is like, even though it may not be accurate, you're consistently, when you're tracking things, you can still see trends. What that allows you to do is make adjustments along the way, right? So like say for example, you're in a deficit of 2,000 calories and you're having all this mom's food and you're like, yo bro, like I'm like gaining weight. I'm like, okay, so likelihood is your tracking calories are probably way too underestimated, right? So maybe you can cut it off, like maybe instead of 50 grams of dal, you do 25 grams of dal. So you're still enjoying the food, but you're tracking it. This gives you trends to look at. So that's just one way you can track this meal right here, but all the other meals you can do the same thing. Everything is in MyFitnessPal. Again, just some bonus tips. Like, you know, you can tell your mom maybe don't use too much oil. Maybe use a little bit more avocado or coconut oil, or like use some ghee instead of like too much butter and things like that. Those are a little better sources of fats in whatever dal, sabji, whatever you have. And the second thing is, what I like doing personally, if you're vegetarian and having a lot of veggie protein sources, is throwing in some EEAs with your meals. So like pre and post workout, those give you a better amino acid profile. It'll help your recovery in the gym, muscle building, all that stuff as well. So that's a quick little bonus tip. And yeah, last thing, stop blaming your genetics, yo. Like, go thank your mom. She's making you all this food. You should be blessed for that. Okay? So to stop crying, you can still track all the food. And you're blessed to have all this food, right? So thank you guys for watching. So if that helped, make sure you share it with your mom, dad, dog, whoever your boy is, right? And then comment below any other questions. And yeah, have a great day. Bye bye.